think it's the delay of my arms that's making them harder.
Yeah, I agree.
Last time when you said it, I think I might have 31. What? This is so hard, bro. Set it right there, bro.
You're not riding or loading, you're kind of just staying upright and throwing it. So try to like lift and load and ride. Get yourself lower. Like try to get yourself, do this, like walk yourself out, sit yourself really low, walk yourself back up, and try to just keep riding and getting low, riding and getting low. Man, it's really hard.
I'm done.
Getting real borderline with that back knee, Gene.
Yeah. Hold on, Jose. I got him.
It's a little better with the load. Go back. Let him go one more time. Get up. Okay. Now walk yourself down. Now sit more, and keep your trunk back. Let your knee not be so upright. Let it point forward a little bit. So that's too upright. So get your force vector down. There you go. Ish. Look better. That still looked better though. What was that? Hustle. Did you see it? No? Damn. Living at 40. Come on, drive and separate.
40.
Consistent. Yeah, it's like by the time you go to drive, look how pulled out of your foot you are. So you're just getting a little bit of ankle kick in the front foot, and then your trunk is already too far forward. So keep your trunk back, try to kill some of this swing. It's like right here, like you got to be power.
Already pushing there?
Yeah, I mean that's when you're in flexion, like you you got to start powering it into the front foot. Because if not, it's just like you reach. Now you're like all pulled out, and like now here you're like, okay, I'm just gonna kick that ankle in the front foot.
So push earlier.
Yeah, like accelerate yourself with the back leg. Side, you're all pulled out your load, your shoulders are really closed when you're hitting the front foot. There's just nothing like accelerating or pushing that back hip through. I like where your shoulders are at though. Shoulders are nice and closed. Trunk is over the front leg. Oh, that's nice. The front leg extension is a little late, but the biggest thing is here. You gotta be driving right there. Yeah, you kind of are. But you gotta power that hip through. Okay. Hip through more, stronger front side. Hey, are we all in the frame? Let's look at this. Yep.
Yes.
You can see me?
Yes.
Go. Good.
I felt like I was just not
Yeah, you did.
Then I didn't feel much. I didn't feel much.
You look like you're driving. Your hips are better at front foot, like right there, but with your shoulders.
Yeah. And I still gotta get off the feet.
Yep. So it's got to just be more drive, power the hip open, keep that trunk delayed as you're driving. And then you're right, you reach a little. Yeah. You're reaching. But not bad. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, like you're swinging your leg so drastically. Come on, drive that hip through, stay close. Drive it. It's not bad, you just gotta pop that plate hard. Keep the trunk closed, pop the plate. Just focus on that right now. Just keep the trunk closed, pop the plate. Keep the trunk closed, pop the plate. Everything else will start coming along.
So I lift and I'm letting myself drop. Where should I start?
When you hit that sweet spot, like when you go to your full stride. All right, now keep your trunk back. Like keep your trunk back. There you go. Like there is where you need to drive. That's your inflection. Is the ankle, the knee, the hip. Like that's where you drive. So that's why we do the full stride to find that sweet spot. And then as you're in your momentums, when you're falling, you're trying to hit that spot and drive. Hit that spot and drive. It looks like you're a little out of sync there, like you're peaking. Yeah, it's like a little out of sync. Like if you could peak it into front foot, it'd be a lot better. And try to just keep your trunk back because the farther you keep your trunk back, the more you can, the more energy you can transfer from the trunk into the ball. It's not coming off that plate. You're landing at front foot strike, your shoulders are completely closed. Your shoulders are great, you're just not driving at all with the lower arm. The back leg isn't doing anything. And the front leg is kind of just holding. Yeah, big reach. You're pulled out of your load. You hit front foot strike, the hip is really late, and then you're just trying to pull off with your upper body. So reach. So now look how pulled out you are. Right now you're trying to barely even though it's like you're hitting front foot. Really still on the plate, haven't driven much. The shoulders are starting to pull open. Alright, so forget everything about that rep. Keep your front side closed. Keep this from swinging. Power that back hip through. Drive the plate. Drive that plate. Stay closed and don't go out. Pop that plate. Pop. Pop. What was that one? 30. Not bad. Definitely not bad. You're reaching a little bit, kind of pulled out. Right, you get that little extension. It's not like here to like this big, like explosive power that hits through type deal. It's just like you're kind of reaching, you're all pulled out, you got a little bit of kick in the front foot, but it's not much. So just keep it closed. Keep it closed. Punch that hip through it right in the front foot strike. Drive it hard. What are you trying to do? You're trying to do what Cody told you to do. That's gross. I know, and you're losing your internal rotation on your back leg. Like as you load, like you lose it all. You're flying way open on the front side. Let's just forget about that one. You got a little pop there. What was that? You just hit front foot and you didn't have as much separation. Drive it, baby. Ah, you're reaching. I can see it. Big reach. Big.
My bad. So.
Trump a little bit more delayed to be nitpicking it.
Come on, Jose. Come.
You're not driving. Or barely are at least.
Come on, 30. Let's get it.
What was it, 38?
I'm good. 37.
Truck's too far forward. It's just like you're hitting front foot and you're still on the plate, like you're not driving it. So you gotta get out of that, drive that back hip. I would go back to.
There you go.
Do you want to try that? What he's telling you to do with
Get your hip through.
Oh, you're not trying to do it? Drive.
28.
You're hitting front foot and you're extended. Yeah, you're not driving. It's just like it's got to be back. faster, which is probably what you're feeling on the mound the other day.
I didn't feel bad on the mountain.
You said you didn't feel as fast.
Huh?
You said you didn't feel as fast. If it's late, you're not going to feel as fast.
Oh, I felt fast. I didn't look fast. There you go. It's like better with the shoulders there, but you're just not. Yeah, you're not driving them. Gotta just literally just every rep, just focus on. You gotta start popping that plate and start driving. I look good, but it looks like your shoulders are going as At the
you're
same
yeah,
time.
like
Yeah.
that's exactly what you're doing. So like right as you're hitting front foot strike, you lose your shoulder position. It's like a little bit of drive, but then you hit front foot and you're just trying to get to you lose your separation really fast. You start to pull over. So you gotta just keep that late and close, and drive that hip through.
Come on, drive. Get outside.
Like on the days that you're like 40, 42, it's just powerful.
Pop. Come. There you go.
Yeah, I'd say it's about a frame late. That one was actually better though. You're doing a good job of keeping your shoulders closed. You just need to get that power that hip through more. It's not bad at all, but try to keep your trunk back a little bit. So, let's see, when you're hitting front foot, it's not too bad.
And if the end of the your foot up. You kicked your foot hard there.
Yeah, you lost your trunk and your and the drive on that one. So you're hitting front foot and you're already rotated. Here. Drive is late, still on the weight. Better job with the shoulders and the drive there. It's decent.
Alright.
That's good changes late on the rotation. Looks like you're probably getting front foot. Right there-ish. Pretty close. What you could have been like there. Your shoulders here. There. Yeah, keep your shoulders closed. Power the hip.
but you cut yourself off when you're trying to do that. So like that extension that you get right there, it's like when you're trying to drive, like you're trying to drive, you're trying to, but then you hit front foot. So this is all late now. So now it's like your front leg is cutting your drive.
Should I drive sooner?
No, I think you're timing it fine. It's just gotta be quicker. Power it through quicker in your front foot. You don't want your front foot to hit and your foot to still be on the plate, and then you're pushing in. You're finishing your drive in front foot strike. You get what I'm saying? Like you're blocking your pelvis rotation.
If I got that leg power, push from there.
You got it. You're just timing is just off. Bit of a click there. Pretty good. All right, just focus on trying to get your hip through more, because your hip is just doing the same thing, at least. Like you're just landing close. Like you have to start getting that hip to come open more. Like it never even really, you never really like push it open or anything. So just try to finish with your pelvis, like Cody was saying with the laser pointer, like your pelvis all the way open.
I feel like my hips and my shoulder want at the same time.
A little bit, but not much. Really good trunk and front leg. Crash. Oh, there's a camera on.
Huh?
There's a camera on.
Yes, now I can talk.
Good talk though?
Yeah, basically, not naming names, they're probably 7 years behind.
They're what?
Like 7 years behind.
Oh, that.
Basically, they're at a coaching position to rise and want to see if I was interested in it and explain what it is that we're doing. And there you go.
Okay. It's the
It's
same
kinda like-
thing.
That's over our head right now.
Yeah. On each one, man. You gotta start figuring out a way to start getting this pelvis to open. 'Cause right now it's all the same. It's just landing right here, landing right here. Do something. I don't know, whatever you want to do, but you gotta get that hip powering open and staying close. Go again. I don't care what the velo comes out at. You need to start powering it and closing it. So keep this closed. Now go through some dry reps. I'm gonna just hold you. Come on, power. Stay close. Power. Come on. Power. You see that every time you want to drive, your trunks want to go right with it. So you got to start building that core strength and that leg power to go. One's trying to power one way, the trunk is trying to stay closed. There you go. That looked better. What was that one? That looks better. That's it. You gotta like, if you keep doing the same rep over and over again, it's harder to make changes. So when you see something that's like, okay, it's been the same thing, it's been the same thing, it's been the same thing, you gotta start going, look at it each time and be like, dude, I gotta do something to fix this. So power the hip open and more close.
When you started talking.
We're not even.
Like, you are pretty much after that. You good? That's where you just. There you start there. You have to start somewhere, Frazier.
That's what I told him, is that I would be happy to do any form of, like consulting and whatnot. He said, hi.
You heard your teeth.
He was like, yeah, I'd love to introduce you to our sports scientists and have you talk to all the hitting guys and whatnot.
In my experience, they just want to learn everything that you know and then move on.
Good at hiding.
I don't understand.
That's what happens. They're like, oh, that's what you guys are saying. Okay, thanks. See you later. It's just your the hip rotation's still just late.
My what?
The hip rotation's still just late.
Here's the brake car. You ain't got the engine, you ain't got all the switches.
Nice.
There you go.
No, I got a master.
Se extinguieron como los dinosaurs.
You're still getting stuck, Luis, at the rotation of the hip. Like you're driving now, you're popping the plate, but the rotation of the hip is just really late. So you got to go from that flexion when you're going and you're loading and flexion, flexion, flexion. Now you got to power out to extension and get that hip to not just go this way and pop, but you have to get it to rotate, power, rotate.
Let me hang this up, Steve. Get it out of the way.
So what if I? See. What if I lift and as I lift, start going that way? That's a lot of
That's
sensation.
fine. I want to see you just get the hip power through on time right now. Drive and rotate the hip on time.
Any screech stuff?
But it's mistimed, that's why. Like you're driving and then you peaked it and then you hit the foot right there.
I got you.
What? So now it's the opposite.
No, it's not the opposite.
It's the opposite of what you were saying earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're slightly mistiming. It's not like the end of the world mistime, but it's not timed up optimally.
I like that way.
It's way too much.
Exactly, I like that, and it was 41. It's not like it was like a 35.
It felt like it was gone.
Yep. Still 30. Keep your trunk closed.
All of
I just gotta settle.
Sit back more. You're falling into.
Sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
You're coming out of your heel really quick. Better rotation on the hip, like a little bit better rotation on the hip, but your shoulders go right with it. So you came out of you're trying to rotate the hip more, that's why you're doing it. But stay in your heel, stay in your glute. Don't come out, see how you come out of your heel really quick. You gotta stay back, power through the glute. Tip was late there.
On the one that
You can't even see your pelvis doesn't open till there. 2 frames later. 1, 2, there it is. Very nice. Pretty good separation. The hips through, shoulders are closed. Front leg looks like it could extend quicker. Here, that side leg still just gets, I think you're just trying to get around your hip mobility, but it just gets really borderline. On collapsing.
Yeah, I need to hold it more.
I mean, over time, yeah. It's just like you said, it's like when you go into hip abduction, it looks like it's just like this is where you hit your hip abduction in the range. And it's like just trying to figure out how it can get around that.
Try to slide that up.
Real late on the hip. Real late.
Y se extinguieron.
Side. Better with the hip, keep the shoulders closed. Closer. 44?
Yeah. It looks a lot better like you're actually.
That's late, no?
Late, but it's like.
Oh, I know what
Look how,
this
like,
is.
the later
This is
shoulders
this
are.
is this is late. That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, you.
It was faster. Let me see it in normal. Get you.
Hey.
There's like a pause when I get to my feet. You see, there's like a pause there.
Yeah, but all your weight is inside of your drive.
Yeah.
So you're like, you're riding down.
It's like Juan Mayer show.
There for you.
You like it? So I just keep turning. Hi. Hello. Hello.
Josie hit a 44.
Huh?
I was telling him. Alright, you're not,
30 for righty.
well, that, and you're not sitting
Oh,
into
yeah.
your back leg very much at all. You're kind of just like lifting and barely sitting into it. So get lower. Try to ride it and get lower. So like sit more into it, sit back, more in the flexion of that hip.